Good morning, everybody. The time is 7:15, and as we look out at a live shot here of the pier, the catwalk, the lights, it's looking good right now in South Haven, but we do have some areas of freezing fog out there that may be creating some black ice on the roadways, the bridges, the overpasses, so watch out for that. Areas of dense fog this morning, once we burn that off, which is going to be a slow go because we have a low sun angle. There's not a lot of energy to that sun right now, but we will eventually get there. We'll see mild conditions with some sunshine today, the last of the really good days, and temperatures will be running about 10 to 15 degrees above normal. Then rain breaks out late tomorrow afternoon and into the evening. That mixes with eventually and changes to snow. Could be some thick, heavy, wet accumulating snow for some of us, mainly just rain for others. I'll break out that forecast here and the delineation in just a second. There'll be a little wind with this system coming in this weekend as well. And again, the heaviest snow looks like it's going to occur north of Grand Rapids. I don't have any precipitation on radar right now, but we do have reduced visibilities with areas of dense fog out there. 0.3 of a mile right now in Muskegon, in Fremont, up to 5 mile visibility in Big Rapids, 3 mile visibility in Grand Rapids, 0.3 of a mile in Ionia. This is going to stay with us for the next few hours, and that freezing fog advisory stays with us until 9 a.m., but I don't think it's going to magically disappear at that time. It's going to take a little longer than that. We've got water droplets in that fog, and they'll settle out on things like cars, like roadways, bridges, overpasses, railings. And with temperatures right now being in the mid-20s, well, that has a tendency to freeze. So that's where the problem or potential problem comes in. Clouds and radar moving over the last several hours. There's not a lot of cloud cover out there, except for that cloud cover that's at the surface, which we call fog. But if you look off to the west, even down to the southwest, where that next developing system is coming from, there's really not much going on right now. But that's going to change over the next 24-hour period because this low pressure area or winter storm is just starting to develop and strengthen, and it's going to start moving our way. Not so much today, though. Areas of dense fog this morning. Otherwise, mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Highs around 51 degrees with a south-southeast wind at 6 to 12 miles per hour. As we look at the weather map, quiet conditions today. There is a low pressure that's going to be moving on into and eventually through the area. That northern part of this system will be uneventful. We'll say mild air today. This will move through. It's this system that's the main area of low that's going to draw up a lot of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, and it's coming our way. We're talking about mainly cloudy skies for our Friday. Here comes that surge of moisture. All this green is rain. We think we see rain break out by late tomorrow afternoon and evening. All that blue is snow. And as this system moves into the area, boy, it's going to bring a ton of moisture with it. That yellow is heavier rain. The trend for these forecast models has been to take this low and move it further and further and further to the north and west. Why is that a big deal? Well, because when it goes further and further to the north and west, it will entrain more warmer air into the system, which means liquid precipitation or rain, which means it takes the heavier snow and it shoves it further and further to the north. That's what the trend has been. It has not been to go further south and east. It's been further north and west. So that's what we expect to happen here. As we get into Saturday, I think most areas or a lot of our areas here will change over to snow, especially from Grand Rapids to the north. And by the time we get into Sunday, I think a lot of that is going to be moving out of the area. Look at the liquid precipitation or the liquid equivalent with the snow and the rain. This is a very well-defined, I want to say, moisture-laden system here with 1 to 2, maybe 2 to 2.5 inches of liquid precipitation. So the moisture is there. It's just the changeover and who's going to see what. And we believe our southern counties, which are outlined in green, will see mainly rain, maybe some wet snowflakes mixing in, but mainly a rain event. Not a winter storm for you folks. Then the next tier of counties in this gray, rain mixing with and changing to snow, probably only about 1 inch or less. In these areas of lighter blue, rain eventually changing over to snow, and we're talking about probably about 1 to 3 inches there, but the heaviest snow is going to be across our northern counties. It looks like we're 3 to 6 inches or more of thick, heavy, wet, shovelable snow will fall. Now, if that system comes a little further to the north and west, it's going to take all of these and shove everything to the north, and that still is possible because we're still about a day and a half out from the arrival of that low. So that's the way it looks right now. Again, it looks like it's more of a winter storm event with heavy snow across the northern counties, more rain across our southern counties, and a lot of us in our central counties are caught somewhere in between. We're 51 degrees today for the high with sunshine after this morning fog burns off. Mid-40s tomorrow, mainly cloudy. PM and nighttime Nighttime rain showers develop. That goes into Saturday, and then we see the changeover to snow for a lot of us with highs around 38 degrees. We'll see breezy to windy conditions with this system as well. A few lingering flurries on Sunday, temperatures in the low 30s there, and then maybe another little system coming in here late Tuesday into Wednesday with a couple of inches of snow there. But the bigger system comes in this weekend. If you want to read more about that, the timetable, look at the forecast graphics, you go to fox17online.com. I've got a story posted right there on the front page. Mike?